ああ、最初の相手としては適当でしょう。今のあなたにちょうどいい。さて、それではお願いしますよ。塩を送るのもこれが本当に最後です。何せここまで来てまだ目が覚めないようであれば、さすがにもう救いようがない。
So this is Trifa's voice in case you don't recognize it. And I have to mention there's like a monsoon going on in the background, so I'm hoping you guys don't hear that. So yes, at times the Windy City can be very windy, but due to it being on the lakefront, you get a crapload of rain. So, joys of being in this area.
大多数の人々が異教の神々に向いているのに。
So I'm not entirely sure if this is supposed to be some sort of famous quote, or if they're just saying this was originally in German and they translated it for us.
特別の快楽を司る最古の偶像が人々の心を支配している。
So if you remember before, Uber mention came up when Sakurai was talking. Yeah, it was Sakurai. Here we get the term mention. You can see mankind here. Uber is basically like super in terms of how German works. So just in case you're wondering about the breakdown of words, there you go.
知恵が愚行を招き、ベリアルが神の家に居座っている。キリスト者自らもキリストから走り去っているのだから。無事2つ目のスワスチカ完成することを祈らせていただきますよ、サラトゥストラ。あなたの道とその道に幸と祝福のあらんことを。ジークハイル・ビクトーリア。
So I actually did look up what that meant because I got tired of it earlier on. Sieg is victory, so they're just saying hail victory for the most part. As for the whole Victoria part, I don't know if that's supposed to be like the victorious hail victory or what exactly. That part eludes me. I'll leave it at that. It only took me a mere 10 minutes to reach my destination. A whole 4 kilometers in 10 minutes, and amusingly enough, I hardly even broke a sweat. An Olympian feat for sure. Winning the gold medal would be a cinch for me if I entered. As I arrived at the Suihara Seaside Park, a burning pain flared up in my neck, letting me know the bastard was nearby. I didn't give a damn about what he was up to. I'd made up my mind and knew what I was going to do. Balling my right hand into a fist, I made an effort to feel the power slumbering within. Formation remained beyond my capabilities, and I wasn't particularly skilled in activation either, but I managed to wound Sakurai that night. If I could hit my target, killing them would hardly be impossible. In essence, all I had to do was get close enough and grab him by the throat. Now even a greenhorn like me would miss at such a close range. On the other hand, I knew very well how difficult the whole getting close part would be. I could no longer afford to back down here. Being pressured by necessity, unless I pulled out my super ultra move, I'd die just like a dog. And if that happened... My thoughts felt quite disconnected. I remained calm, but occasionally came on the verge of snapping. Was that due to my unearned Irae? Or the unbridled anger and impatience that despite my best efforts I failed to restrain? Cosme had to still be alive, right? Having a heroine die this early would have been ridiculous. There was no way someone as critical as Cosme would know a cliché like that. So, she had to be alive, right? Apparently he's not familiar with the whole woman in the refrigerator thing. I ended up unconsciously uttering her name, but the voice that passed through my lips had a pathetic, desperate ring to it. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't somewhat ease my pent-up tension. As such, my enemy wouldn't be foolish enough to let this opportunity go to waste. After a flash, I found my right arm wrapped in some kind of wire. It tied me up in an instant, pulling me closer. The whole thing happened so fast I could do nothing to resist, and ended up being dragged a few dozen meters in a state of weightlessness, describe as superhuman. The next moment, violent pain shot through me. Unable to land properly due to being constrained, I slammed the back of my head into the ground with tremendous force to the point I nearly blacked out. The wire stayed wrapped around my body during the whole ordeal as the unknown force tied me to a tree, or perhaps a streetlight, robbing me of all freedom. I ended up crucified, not unlike a certain holy man. The wiring felt tightest around my arm and neck, leaving me unable to breathe. My consciousness began to gradually fade out. No, I had to persevere. Fainting here would mean the end, which admittedly might put me out of my misery, but it would also mean that I came here for no reason. I tried to bite into my tongue in an attempt to keep myself from passing out, but ended up putting too much strength into the act, nearly biting the whole thing off. I was choking on my own blood. Shit, I may have managed to keep myself from passing out, but also nearly ended up committing suicide in the process. If that wasn't enough, being strangled hindered my brain's blood flow, making my vision grow dimmer and dimmer with each passing second. Robbed of movement and sight, I could only rely on the senses of smell and hearing to gather information regarding my surroundings. Crush, smash, mash, whack. My ear picked up a highly ominous sound, while my nostrils were filled with a metallic stench, powerful enough to make me want to vomit. I felt my face showered by a downpour of fresh, coppery blood at fixed intervals, followed by a steady rim akin to the convulsions of a heart. Slash, shink, splish, shh. If I were to imitate the sounds of that live performance, this was basically how they'd sound. Even someone with no sense of imagination could tell what was going on in front of me. The grip of the wire grew stronger, biting into my flesh, scattering blood everywhere. So I've been hearing for a while now were...
私の宴はお気に召していただけましたか、ザラトゥストラ?
The sound of that bastard cutting his victims up into round slices. So he stripped them, apparently. And notice they're all females, it appears. Clenching my teeth, I channeled the entirety of my remaining willpower into staying conscious, while forcing my eyes to dart wildly in all directions in an attempt to regain my vision. I began to see the vague contours of something so horrifying it made me crave the repose of blindness. Before me was a spider wearing human skin, weaving its web between the nearby trees and streetlights, wearing a mocking smile as it stayed here hanging roughly 2 meters above the ground. A sight defying all common sense, almost like a mean prank. Calling it a nightmare would have been an understatement. The hell was up with this freak? I knew I had sworn to leave behind the common sense of my day-to-day life, but was this the other's true? Was the other side truly this rife with absurdity? A sight laughably removed from all traces of humanity, a thoroughly blatant disregard for human life that could make anyone cry. What did any of those lifeless women do to deserve being strung up there like butterflies caught in a spider's web? The wire strangling my neck robbed me of my ability to speak. The only thing filling me with more rage than this asshole right before me was my own inability to throw an insult at him.
どうやらお気に召さないようですね。あの副首領閣下の演者にしてはまた随分とまともな心をお持ちのようだ。さて、こんな格好で失礼かとは思いますが、改めて自己紹介をいたしましょう。私はシュピーネ、清掃13騎士団黒煙卓第10位ロート・シュピーネ。以後お見知りおきよ。親愛なるザラトゥストラ。
His mock pleasantries only ended up fueling my urge to kill. I gave into my fury in an attempt to tear off the wires still holding me in place, but to no avail. In fact, the more strength I put into it, the deeper they sank into my flesh and bones.
無駄ですよ。今のあなたにそれは切れない。
The wire strangling me grew even tighter, almost as if it possessed a mind of its own. I assume Spinne's web was also made out of this. In which case, could this be...
そう、それが私の生物。ワルシャワ月頭で数限りない劣等どもをくびり殺した代物です。歴史こそ浅いものの、吸い取った魂は100や200じゃ効きません。
So, Warsaw Ghetto... I believe that's one of the places where the Jews in World War II were collected before going to the concentration camps. So, hopefully you can guess who those subhumans he's talking about are supposed to be.
同胞ゆえに試したことはありませんが、これに捕らえられたが最後。生産廃芸家といえども脱出できぬ一品であると自負していますよ。
生産廃だと。
おや、ご存じないのですか？おかしいですね。彼はあなたを痛く気に入っているようなのですね。
The Divine Vessel. I heard Sakurai utter that phrase a while back. Judging from the way they talked about him, I figured it must have referred to their leader.
しかり、我ら黒煙卓を率いる狩猟代行クリストフ・ローエングリーン。恐ろしく滑稽で道化者ではありますが、油断のならぬお方です。ベイやマレウスからは露骨に警戒されているものの、私はそれなりに信頼していると言っていい。少なくともあの5人に比べれば人間らしい部分をお持ちのようですから。
So I'm trying to remember, I think Christoph Lohengrin is Valeria Trifa's other name. Those 5, who was he talking about? Despite my situation, I still found myself being caught up on meaningless details like that. It may have been barely visible, but Spinne's expression shifted ever so slightly as he mentioned them. Awe, hatred, repugnance, feelings of inferiority, repulsive emotions he had no way of discarding. Was he afraid of his comrades?
よろしい。
Following that short utterance, Spinne hopped onto the ground from his web and proceeded to walk up to me.
もともと今夜はあなたを殺しに来たのではありません。いささか聞いていただきたいことがありましてね。
What? If he didn't come here to kill me, then what the hell was this all about?
レオンハルトから聞いたのではないですか？我々はあなたに強くなっていただく必要があると。正直血の気の多い連中では教師に向きませんからね。彼女とそしてこの私が生産廃芸家からその役を仰せつかったというわけです。レオンハルトが講義を、そして私が実技の方を。適材適所というやつですか。
The tension of the wire wrapped around my neck loosened up at around the same time he said that, making me choke on the excess of oxygen rushing into my lungs.
あちらのあれはあなたにやる気を出していただくよう遊びで用意したものですよ。
Rage blinded me. A plaything? This little life considered killing people a game.
人殺しということならあなたも同じ穴の無地なでしょう。まあそんなことはどうでもいい。せっかく得たこの機会、私は有効活用したいのです。目的を果たすためにも。あなたそれを知りたくはないのですか？
His goal. When I posed the question to Sakurai, she simply dodged it. There was more to this than those freaks wanting to do battle with me. I had yet to see the full picture. But none of that mattered here. I needed to know if she was still alive.
物事には順序があるのですよ、ザラトゥストラ。あなたの疑問にはこちらの要件が済んでから答えましょう。私はいささか他の連中と趣が異なる変わり種でしてね。
Spinne went on, his lips curling into a smirk.
先ほども言いましたが、 今現在我々を率いているのはクリストフ、すなわち聖三杯芸家です。しかし彼は結局のところ代行に過ぎない。
代行？
そう、つまり仮の名手ということですね。一時的な今だけの期間を限定された権力。そうしたことからこの数日に及ぶ事態の引き延ばし、彼が権力の座に固執しているからではないかと、まあ米あたりは思っているかもしれません。ただ私が見る限り、あの方はそこまで俗な欲望を持っているようには思えない。ですので米やマレウスの邪推をそらし、いらぬ横やりが入らぬようにするという条件のもと、私は彼と協定を結びました。それが今のあなたと第一に接触させていただく権利。骨を折りましたよ。実際ここまでこぎつけるのはね。
Spinne recounted his goals in a jovial tone, his gaze replete with condescension. Too bad I couldn't care less about their power struggles and factional disputes.
聖三杯芸家は権力の座や栄華栄奪など私我にもかけない、むしろ鬱陶しいとさえ思う御人だ。狩猟代行の地位などあの方にとっては罰ゲームのようなものでしょう。私にはそれがわかる。なぜなら真にそれを欲しているのがこの私なのですからね。良いですか、サラツストラ。あなたも覚えておきなさい。手を結ぶなら自己と正反対である人種の方が信用できるものなのですよ。私は黒煙卓を掌握したい。いや、別に同胞たちを虐げたいわけではない。ただ約束させたいのですよ。この60、他の者らにとっては屈辱と退屈の期間だったかもしれません。だがしかし私にとってはかけがえのない至福の時だったと言っていい。誰にも縛られず命令されず自由に生を謳歌できた。殺したい時に殺し、食らいたい時に食らい、犯したい時に犯し、奪いたい時に奪う。これこそが人間。今さら過去の遺恨や妄執に付き合うなどくだらん。そのためにあの5人には英語を眠っていてほしいのですよ。あなたがここにいる以上、メルクリウスの再来を防ぐのは困難でしょうが、それもまた不可能ではない。サラトゥストラ、私と手を組みませんか。あなたの力をお借りできれば共に英語の自由を獲得することも夢ではない。
何？
Join him? What the hell did he...
言ったでしょう。私はね、もはや誰の下にもつきたくない。
怪物？
黒煙卓の狩猟、副狩猟、そしてその下に付き従う3人の大隊長。
Samuel, Machina, Schreiber, the Golden Beast, and Hermes Trismegistus. It would have been no exaggeration to label them as monsters who lived only for war.
そう、私は彼らに二度と会いたくない。
I noticed that Spinne's smile had since faded. The spider's body began to tremble ever so slightly. My suspicions were correct. He had developed an abnormal fear of those five, wishing to never serve under them again.
もう分かったでしょう。我々の目的、いえ、私以外の者らの望みはあの5人をこちらに呼び戻すことです。そうすることで彼らは個々の望みを達成できる。かつて副首領閣下は言いました。怒りの火までおのおの魂を蓄えよ。時至ればそれに見合った祝福を与えようと。 なぜ我々が人を殺し魂を簒奪するか。答えは単純な足し算ですよ。1000人分の命を持てば1000倍の生命力を獲得できる。このシャンバラで起こるのはそのストックを増やすための殺人競争遊戯です。大量の魂が懺悔した場は戦場跡として法人と化し、それが8つ揃えばあの5人が戻ってくる。そして奪った魂に相当する新たな力を授けてくれる。だが私は嫌だ。もうたくさんだ。あんな人とも呼べぬ怪物たちに再び隷属するなどと。二度とあの5人には会いたくない。彼らはこの世に戻ってきてはいけない存在なのですよ。
Palpable dread colored Spinne's tone as he spoke. He held my head between his hands and continued on with his desperate tirade.
彼らが完全な形で限界するには8つのスワスチカが必要です。しかし不完全なままでよければおそらく2つ3つでも構わないはず。ならば今もひょっとして私の裏切りを聞いているかもしれない。恐ろしい、そしておぞましいのですよ、ザラトゥストラ。クリストフも私の真意は知らないはずだ。今ならまだこの儀式を妨害して中止に導くこともできるでしょう。ですからさあ早くあなたの真の力を見せてください。これ以上スワスチカを増やしてはいけない。そして共に黒煙卓を制圧しましょう。
Honestly, this was a lot to take in at once, and my mind was still riddled with questions. I need more time to process all the details. One thing I could already declare with certainty. Spinne was trembling with fear. Despite being the walking image of moral bankruptcy, a murderer capable of killing countless innocents, his words sounded so petty I found myself thoroughly astounded.
つまりお前は連中の中でも凡人だっていうことだな。
A man who feared his oppressors, and a cowardly dumbass who only knew how to torment the weak. He was nothing more, nothing less. I wasn't trying to stand up for Wilhelm, Rusalka, or Sakurai, but as enemies, I would at least categorize them as worthy opponents. This guy, on the other hand...
タコ野郎、ブサイクな面で気持ちの悪いこと言ってんじゃねえ。お前はアホだ。臆病な凡人のくせに頭も悪い。
Why would he show me all this stuff only to ask for my assistance in the end? I was no champion of justice, but I hadn't shed my humanity to the point where I could look at all this cruelty done to women and feel nothing. Did he seriously think that robbing me of what I held dear would somehow free me? He was no more than an ordinary guy, albeit crazy, a weakling, yet fucked up in the head, a disgusting, half-baked wretch. How goddamn full of himself could he be?
死んじまえよカス。鏡見て出直してこい。だからてめえ近いんだよブサイクが。
With the wire around my neck now loose enough, I mustered all my strength to deliver a headbutt right into Spinne's face. He was sent flying backwards just as I had planned. A physical attack of this caliber wouldn't even inflict a single scratch on Wilhelm, but this guy didn't seem that sturdy.
なんだ、やっぱり弱いじゃんかお前。
I'd resort to whatever I could use at this point, be it provocation or trash talking. I felt droplets of blood trickle down my forehead after I smashed my head open in that attack, but a wound of this caliber barely even hurt. Incomplete or not, I still had an honored Irae sleeping within my body, which meant I'd have no trouble with most injuries. And then... Nothing easier to predict than a weakling succumb to anger. He gave into his emotions, sent me flying with a kick. As a result, I was blown away along with the lamppost I've been propped against. Well, I was willing to give the guy some credit. He really did exhibit superhuman strength. No average man could bend an iron lamppost like that, nor kick me so hard to make me feel like my organs were jutting out of my mouth. but compared to the rest of the freaks I faced,
この程度じゃ劣等だろお前。
at least I could count on his stupidity. The lamppost he broke allowed me to escape. I rose to my feet, making sure not to let the pain from my stomach twist my expression.
うるせえバカ、しっかり喋れ。
Anyway, we now stood on equal footing. It was a bit of a lengthy prologue, truth be told, but the fight could now begin for real, and he was perfect as a first opponent.
交渉決裂だシュピーネ。霞にちょっかいかけた時点でお前はぶっ殺すって決めてんだよ。さあ約束したろ。つまらん話を我慢して聞いたんだから、あいつが無事かどうか今すぐ答えろ。
Spinne responded with a shrill laugh, and a moment later, one of the women strung up on the spiderweb above was sliced up like a piece of ham, scattering a mixture of blood and guts as she exploded into numerous lumps of gore.
あのざまで生きていると思うのですか。全員残らず例外なくくびり殺してしまいましたよ。
そうかよ。
So this fuck had a death wish. Alright.
いいでしょう。確かに交渉決裂だ。あなたには今ここで死んでいただく。この段階で代替品を潰してしまえば、少なくともメルクリウスは戻ってこない。そしてそうなればハイドリ秘境も完全な復活はできないでしょう。その後のことはまあ立ち回り次第でどうとでもなる。
As Spinne raised his abnormally long arms, a series of fine wires shot out of each of his fingertips.
あなたはまだ生異物の形成ができていない。そんなことで私に勝つことはできませんよ。ピュー
Okay, that's definitely a strange CG. The wires rapidly shot forward. They may have been able to cut through a human-like butter, but that didn't mean they were powerful enough to cleave their target. To be more specific, they were actually garrote wires, an instrument used to tie up and strangle a victim to death. In other words, I had to be more wary of getting caught and tied up rather than being cut. The wire's trajectory bent like a snake, but I managed to dodge them by a hair's breadth. Despite getting a piece of flesh sliced off from the tip of my shoulder, the adrenaline surging within me dulled all the pain. Okay then, now what? We were separated by roughly 5 meters, hardly a distance that would allow me to hit him given my current level of control, which meant I had to get closer. But Spinne had laid out wires all around him. If I carelessly approached them, he'd either tear me to shreds or cocoon me. A mainly defensive strategy befitting a coward, but a logical one nonetheless. At my current level, slipping on through and getting close to him would be nigh impossible. If only I had a weapon with mass myself.
形成か。
Perhaps it was reckless of me to hope for that when I couldn't even fully master activation. But unless I tried, I'd never turn the tides here.
どうしました。今さらおじけづいたというのではないでしょうね。
まさか。
Just running my brain full speed to come up with a way to kick his ass. Really wish he quit interrupting my thoughts with his grating voice.
なるほど。顔に似合わず好戦的だ。どうやらあなた方向性は違えど、私やベイと同じ系統かもしれませんね。そしてそうであれば単純な経験の差がものを言う。それを覆す裏技など持ち合わせてはいないでしょう。やつらジークファイルビクトリア。
So in case you remember, the Yetzira is the formation. And then I already talked about the other thing. The wires covering Spinne solidified into a strangling cord. The same instrument of death that snuffed the life out of countless prisoners at Warsaw. It must have been similar to my guillotine, in which case maybe the way he wielded it could provide me with some kind of a hint. Once the wire shot out again, I used my Asaya in an attempt to offset their assault. Asaya being the awakening thing, the first level. However...
無駄ですよ、そんなものでは。
The flash I fired off was literally chopped up by Spinne's net-like multi-layered wires. Slicing things up was supposed to be my specialty, yet he clearly beat me at my own game. I knew it. I wasn't going to win at this rate. I kicked off a nearby tree, forcing myself to dodge the attack. The spot I used to stand at ended up shredded by wires, transforming benches and street lamps alike into thin slices. I fired off another omnidirectional flash the moment I landed. I wasn't going to have perfect control of it either way, so I decided to still be trying and failing to aim properly. Miraculously enough, it headed straight for Spinne, but...
ですから言ったでしょ
The wires protecting him once again tore my Asaya to shreds, leaving me firmly between a rock and a hard place. But I had to keep dodging his attacks for now. If I got caught, it was all over. The wires spread before me, resembling a casting net, and I had no confidence I could definitely evade their attempts at seizing me. Using the little time I still had left, be it minutes or mere seconds, I needed to find a way to turn the tables. I didn't come here to die today. Good, I managed to dodge that one too. Just a little more and...
違いますねすでに大手ですよザラトゥストラ
I realized that a wire had wrapped around my right hand. Oh, shit.
それ
That's supposed to be the word arm, I believe. A second later, I found myself once again dragged away into a spider web. With such inhuman speed, I nearly passed out. Having been slammed into a net strong enough to slice through steel, my body sprayed blood in all directions. The fact I came out of the ordeal with my limbs still intact could have counted as tremendous luck. It was far too early to celebrate.
勝負ありですね
Now that I'd been caught up in the wires, I had no way to pry myself free of their deadlock, through my strength alone. Was she among the strung up, violated female bodies hanging next to me?
どうしたのですほうけた顔をして
お前
Panic flooded my mind for a moment, but Spinne cut me off before I could say anything.
まあなんでもいいそれでザラトゥストラ今私の指先にほんの少しでも力がこもればあなたの母体はバラバラだいや違うそんなはずはない死に瀕して恐怖を覚えない人間など私は見たことがありませんですからもう一度聞きましょうあなた私と手を組みませんかもっとも
The wires coiling around me grew tighter with the creak, sinking into my flesh in an attempt to cut me into round slices.
断ればどうなるか分かりません今度
He was right. Unless I gave in to his demands, I'd die here. But... right now... all such negative emotions have been washed clean from my mind.
さあどうされますザラトゥストラ私と共に黒煙卓を制圧し有意義な生を謳歌するかここで死ぬか
おいあのさ
After a short beat, I exhaled a deep breath. How would I put it? He loved the sound of his goddamn voice far too much. I was trying to have a bit of a moment over here, yet this fuck went on with his nails on a chalkboard speech.
あんた巨乳の女ってどう思
何
うだから胸おっきい女俺は好きだし他の大多数だってそうだよな別に貧乳をバカにしてるわけじゃないけど男なんて基本どいつも体感巨峰主義なんだし何事もでかいに越したことはない大は小を兼ねるってほらあんたの国でなんて言うのかは知らないけど多分万国共通概念だろでもそれはそこらのハンパマニアの話で俺はちょっと違うんだな
何よ
わかんねえかな小さいよりでかいに越したことはないオッケーそりゃそうだろ でもな、でかけりゃいいってもんじゃないんだよ。形とか、乳首の色とか、大きさとか、いろいろ細かい判断基準があってだな。その中でも俺は、まあなんていうか、マニアックな趣味してんだよ。
Naturally, I'd not been aware of it myself. But I used to have this jackass of a friend who wouldn't shut up about it.
一応今だけあいつに感謝しようと思う。でなきゃ選択をミスってたかもしれないし。
だからあなたは何を言っている？
簡単だよ。
I met his confusion with a smirk. It sounded ridiculous when said out loud, but she did seem to be a bit of a fated partner to me. I mean, I even remembered such a minuscule trait of hers. That mole.
俺は胸にほくろがある女がいいんだよ。ってわけで、この連中と心中する気もあんたと手を組むつもりもない。女の趣味が全然合わないみたいだしな。
Now is the time to show him what Ren Fuji was made of.
いいでしょう。これほど愚かな男だとは思わなかった。
だから死ぬ気はないって。
小酒！
The wire sank deeper into my body. It would have no doubt taken it less than a second to tear my flesh, cleave through my bones, and sever my torso. A second that felt as short as it was hopeless. None of my attempts at resistance would have borne fruit quick enough to be effective. A frame of time so brief would have been enough for little to nothing. Under normal circumstances, I would have died for certain, no doubt about it. So what I had to do was slice up that very second, extending it. For the longest time, I had always wished I could stop time. As such, I'd already gotten used to manipulating my perception of it. I'd slice it up into a moment that felt like an eternity, and within that hollow, empty space, where a single second had extended to last 1,000,000, I would have enough time to think of a countermeasure. I'd formed my Anen Urbe, shaping it into a palpable weapon sharp enough to slice through these wires. I may not have been fond of blades, but this too felt like karma at work. On that rainy night, I'd already made peace with the fact that I might die. In other words, there could only have been one reason still preventing me from mastering this power. I'd been reluctant to involve this girl, Marie, in all this. I couldn't bring myself to make her witness another's death, to force her onto a battlefield. And that fact alone might have been the sole dividing line separating us. I should have understood. I should have noticed. She had severed my head on countless occasions. She was a guillotine, an instrument to carry out executions. Her sole purpose was to decapitate, to kill. Her only effective means of communication converged upon the singular act of beheading. Then, within the confines of a moment frozen in time, I plunged down into the deepest recesses of my ego, attempting to converse with my Anen Urbe, with Marie. Can I truly wield you? Will you permit me to lift you out of there? I'm not much of a heartthrob, nor have I grown used to dealing with girls, so being at my side probably won't be too fascinating an experience. Even now, I'm about to claim you for my own, to stain your innocent soul with the blood of others. Despite that, could you still forgive me? Will you still accept me as your partner? Marie, please, answer me. My innermost desire to spare you the gruesome sight of death hasn't changed in the slightest, but right now, I really do need your power. I need to materialize my killing intent to beat this guy. I'm begging you, grant me a weapon that would help me return to those days of old, a blade to protect all I hold dear, a guillotine to sever the chains of the law holding us prisoner, ruby text being ghetto. I won't mistreat you. I swear it on my life. So long as I go against my principles and make you witness blood and death, I will lay everything bare before you. So please, decide. In the end, am I a man worthy of you? How do you feel about me? It was then that I heard a voice echo in the very bottom of my consciousness, the unus mundus that lay even beyond my id. My dear, if you don't speak French. I see. In that case, there's no more need to hesitate. Let us go then, side by side, and raise the curtains on tonight's Grand Guignol. And if you remember, Grand Guignol is that morbid puppet show.
奴ら時よ止まれお前は美しい
And with that, my arm welcomed the guillotine.
消せ
I couldn't tell whose words left my lips, but at that moment my consciousness exploded in a torrent of chaos, culminating in a storm to wash over my entire being.
時よ止まれお前は美しい
Words soaked deep in sorcery, the invocation that belonged only to me, its echoes stirring my Anan Urbe to life. The guillotine in my arm shifted and transformed into a shape most befitting to be wielded by Ren Fuji. The blade of my flesh was heavy, dark, and just the right length, a manifestation of my will, the physical incarnation of my desire to return to my old life. The refrain that once shook the execution platform rang in my ears again, the same way it did upon that twilight beach. A lust for blood so clear, so pure, so innocent and beautiful it possessed no equal under the heavens. Its melody a blessing to cradle my blade. Let us sing and fight, survive and dance, together.
ギロチンに注ごう飲み物を
Together we would feed at the blood it craved. The decapitation scar etched into my neck stood as undeniable proof of our joint vow. I would continue to devour soul after soul till there wasn't a single one of those bastards left standing. The steel wires tying me up had been severed to tiny pieces upon my invocation of Yetzirah. At the same time, blood sprayed forth from Spinne's body in a violent surge. I knew what it meant. He had completely fused with his instrument. In that case, would destroying an Anan Urbe lead to its wielder's demise as well? Spinne was no longer in any state to reactivate his weapon. I'd cleaved right through the steel wires. If anything, the fact he was still alive could be considered a miracle in itself.
待ちなさい私はあなたを
ああもういい
So his eyes changed here. Begging for his life like a third-rate weakling on the verge of death wouldn't do him much good. I had no idea what he planned after this, but seeing him sniffle on the ground certainly wouldn't make me feel anything. Aside from pity, perhaps. Hell, getting rid of him before he made himself look even more pathetic would be for his sake, if anything.
どうして私の生物が
Hell if I knew. It was rather French for something he bragged about being utterly indestructible. But if I had to answer his question,
顔の魚
I unleashed my guillotine with the most unpressed downward swing I could muster, while Spinne gave me a look of unbridled terror, his eyes wide with fear and shock. Still, I owed him some modicum of gratitude. If it wasn't for Spinne, I would have never mastered formation. If Sakurai was to be believed, I had built up enough strength to match up to those bastards' levels. This would be the end of the road for Spinne. Soon enough, I'd sent his comrades along to keep him company in the afterlife. And with that, Spinne's Anan Urbe vanished with its master's defeat, as did the corpses of the lives it claimed. So this was what it meant to have one's soul devoured. The moment the usurper perished, all his accumulated souls would disperse along with him. So I was thinking it was going to be like a Highlander thing where if you killed them, you got their souls, and he'd power up that way, but maybe not. I spent a short while in silence to honor the memory of the strangers who perished here tonight. I may have been indirectly responsible for their deaths. I avenged them, but that alone wouldn't bring any of them back to life. And most important of all,
俺は人でなしだからどこかホッとしてる部分もあるくらいだし。だけどこの先もう二度とこんなことは起こさせないから。
there was no one around to respond to my soliloquy. Once I'd finished paying my respects, I picked up a cell phone line on the ground nearby and headed home. But things didn't seem to add up. Why would a guy like Spinne go through all that trouble to kidnap someone who looked like Cosme and not, say, Cosme herself? Assuming he worked under someone's orders, could it have been the will of that divine vessel guy? And if that was the case, then why? For what purpose? Following Renfuji's departure, the silence of the moonlit park was unceremoniously broken by someone's ragged wheezing. He spat out each word like the syllables of a curse, his voice trembling with wrathful resentment. He had committed a colossal oversight by underestimating the boy. Spinne would have never imagined that a pretty-faced brat, barely even worthy to be called a man, would overpower him to this extent. They would all pay for this, not just the boy. Each and every one of those bastards would rot in hell. Despite choking on his own blood, Spinne sounded a loud cackle as he imagined the sight. The boy may have materialized rather powerful on an Irae, but in the end he was still wet behind the ears. That he left without confirming whether or not Spinne had truly died stood testament to his naivete. The boy would live to regret this. Oh, they all would. First things first, though. Spinne cackled on, still writhing in a pool of his own blood. He would remain in hiding until he had recovered enough, then seek the help of his comrades. Babylon, in particular, might be able to patch up even a wound this severe. If Spinne was to team up with anyone, that woman would be a fine candidate. Aside from holding Kane's leash, she also possessed a much less secretive personality compared to the likes of Kristoff. Spinne could no longer contain his laughter. Having decided on what to do next, he had no more use for the pact with that.
やれやれ、また随分と無様ですね。もう少し面白い戦いになるかと思ったのですが、所詮器が違うということですか。まったく本当に情けない。
The divine vessel. What brought him here? The priest looked down at Spinne's writhing body with his trademark smile, yet the one he produced now lacked even a single ounce of warmth.
あなたはそれほどまでにハイドリ秘境が恐ろしいのですか、シュピーネ。何、ごまかすことはありません。別にあなただけでなく、私も含めた全員が思っていることでしょう。とはいえ、違いがあるとすれば恐怖の形、美観の問題でしょうかね。私もベイもマレウスもカインもバビロンもレオンハルトも怖いからといって逃げようなどとは思わない。私は聖戦を指揮する身です。故に戦士でない者にかける情けを持ちません。あなたは哀れで情けない。実に滑稽極まりますよ。黒煙卓の第10位はどうやら腐っていたようですね。まあそんなあなただからこそ役に立つこともあったわけなのですが。
Each word the smiling priest uttered was another droplet of potent venom descending upon Spinne like the veil of a dark blessing. After reverently making the sign of the cross, the priest brought down the blade of judgment upon his dying comrade.
せめてその汚れた魂浄化し有効利用して差し上げましょう。光栄に思いなさい。私がハイドリ秘境だったならあなたは食われているところです。第二のスワスチカ、その身をもって礎となる名誉を与えましょう。
Without even allowing Spinne to finish his plea for mercy,
天は神の栄光を語り、大空は神の手の技を示している。
So I'm trying to read the German here and see if it all matches up. Some of it does.
話すことも語ることもなく、その声が聞こえなくとも。
He stomped on Spinne's head, making sure he stayed dead this time around. What secrets could the priest have harbored, being able to neutralize an apostle, even one on the verge of expiration, without even resorting to his Irae? More importantly, though,
いささか役者不足かとも思いましたが、どうやらうまく機能したようですね。
Spinne's body crumbled to dust, vanishing in a matter of seconds. The souls he had piled up did not disperse, and instead lingered behind for a future purpose. And so the stigmata began to ache, once again sending rivulets of fresh blood down the priest's hands, feet, and flank.
おお、これはとても痛いですね。どうやらハイドリ秘境、お怒りのご様子だ。罰は慎んでお受けしましょう。ですが私はともかくとして、他の者らには手加減をしていただけないものでしょうか。これほどの圧をかけられては死人の一人や二人出かねませんよ。
And so the priest cackled, his eyes narrowed in joy, his lips curled upwards, his clothes stained with vermilion blood.
まあこれで焼き切れる魂ならば用をなさぬということですかな。相変わらず容赦のない手厳しいお方ですね。加えてあの若者もあなたのご期待に応えることができるのでしょうか。
What happened today would not repeat itself again. The boy no doubt had a question or two regarding the body double, but Trifa had no inclination to grant him an explanation, nor would he save him again. For Caprice alone guided the priest's hand today. Teresia's presence prompted him to act the Good Samaritan for a change.
さて、しかし本当に痛いですね。やむなしとはいえ、皆は大丈夫なのでしょうか。
So, if you didn't notice with her just saying itai only, she was just saying it hurts, and they changed it to so much. The hall of the Obsidian Round Table echoed with the painful screams of Wilhelm, Ruzelka, and Kei Sakurai as all three writhed in agony. For the true nature of that blinding maelstrom of abnormal pain that nearly drove them to insanity was none other than... Their suffering would not cease. Instead, the blood bubbling forth from their respective stigmata stained the Obsidian Round Table crimson. They had forgotten it, taken it lightly. They had grown arrogant, intoxicated by their own ever-growing prowess. Yet little do they know how trifling that power of theirs appeared in comparison to the other fives. Such foolish conceit. Wilhelm made an attempt to reach for the Zwolf seat, only to be blown clean away as if struck by lightning. His wolf being 12, if you don't remember. That was hardly all. The same can be said of the gnawing seat, that's 9. As well as the seat of Zeben, 7. The tremendous spiritual pressure emanating from each overwhelmed all those present in the hall.
まだスワスチカは2つだけなのに。
They dreaded to imagine exactly what kind of abominations would be summoned into this world upon the opening of all 8 magical seals.
許してハイドリヒキョウ。私何も悪いことなんかしてないわ。
俺たちはクリストフの命令通りに。
Logic did not apply here. The appointment of a traitor as a member of the Obsidian Round Table, a wretch who dared tarnish honor and loyalty alike, remained a sin most grave, regardless of how much of a craven fool he might have been. And with sin came punishment. Any fool that dirtied their master's abode in his absence would rightly deserve to be torn limb from limb.
どうすれば。
The answer was clear. Commence the war. Enact a holocaust. Usher in the day of wrath. Complete the swastika.
チーク入る。
チーク入る。
Zekael, Victoria.
仰せのままにハイドリヒキョウ。
A moment later, an entity encompassing the whirlpool of a myriad of souls descended upon the Ein seat. That's number 1. The manifestation of a phenomenally large spiritual pressure that threatened to annihilate all in its vicinity by merely appearing for a split second. The beast's pair of eyes glimmered in brilliant gold, his mane swaying as he delivered a curt decree to his subjects.
私を失望させる。
The time for games had ended. No further delays would be forgiven. And so this very moment served to ignite the flames of war in earnest. The day of wrath shall signal his coming, with heaven and earth alike dissolving in ashes, as David and the Sibyls had once foretold. Just because I managed to go through that whole experience without any losses didn't change a thing about the fact that I screwed up. But I wanted to honestly celebrate for the time being. As I returned to my apartment complex, I spotted light leaking through the windows of my room. I can only think of one person who dared trample on my privacy like that. I rushed all the way up the stairs, opening the door.
レン、遅かったね。おかえりなさ
And found her there with nothing amiss.
い。それでどう？桜井さんとは仲直りできた？あんたって言葉足りないところがあるから、慣れないうちは誤解されちゃうことも多いと私は思ったりするんだよね。でもなんだかんだ言って頑張るときは頑張るし、まあやる気を出すパターンがものすごく限定されてるって弱点もあるけどさ、基本的にナイスな男だと幼馴染には評価してるよ。だからできればもう少しだけ女の子の気持ちを。って何？どうかしたのレン？もしかして怒ってる？だったらごめんなさいなんだけど、今のうちに片付けないと後で桜井さんにバレたら危ないじゃない？ほらマグカップとか歯ブラシとかそういうの特に NG だし。そんなわけで無理やり壁の穴を通ろうとしたら、レンが塞ぐのに使ってた本棚思いっきり倒しちゃったりして、こりゃまずいなと思いつつ今まで掃除してたのよ。あとなんか携帯もなくしちゃってさ、もしかしたらここにあったりしないかなって。レンなんか言ってよ、ちょいプレッシャー。
I silently reached into my pocket and produced Cosme's cell phone.
これなんでレンが持ってんの？
落ちてた。
どこに？
道端。
道端って。
I couldn't bear looking Cosme in the eye. At this rate, I'd...
なんかよくわからないけど、ありがとう。
I hit my limit.
ちょっとレン、何をいきなり？あんた桜井さんと付き合ってるんじゃん。浮気したらダメ。
one caused me to see my face like this, I forcefully embraced her. I continued to mentally apologize to her with all my heart. My carelessness today could have easily gotten her killed. I vowed never to screw up like that ever again. I hoped with all my soul that she would forgive me.
なんで？わかんないよ。めっちゃアグレッシブだよ。何考えてんのよ。私とあんたはただの幼馴染で、こんないきなりじゃ心の準備が。違う。
Man, it sounded like I had a jackhammer next to my ears. The blaring siren of her voice felt soothing beyond words, causing all my pent-up tension to unravel in an instant, and...
待って待って、いやよ、そんな押し通すのはダメだってば。けだもの、桜井さんになんて言い訳したらいいのよ。あんた刺されても知らないんだからね。
So, is that supposed to be a School Days reference, I believe?
ちょっとレン、聞いてるの？おい、あんたもしかして。嘘でしょ？こいつ寝てるよ、寝てますよ。何？私枕なの？ありえないだろ、こらバカ。どういう了見なのよ。マジムカ、女のプライドっつだったじゃないの。あんた最低。もう大嫌い。
Right, I got all that. I really did. So, can I go back to sleep now? I took down one of the bastards tonight. Soon there would be no more time for rest and relaxation. I was certain they would come after me in full force after this. So if she could just let me sleep like this until dawn, that'd be great. I figured they'd do something special to kind of kill him off. So I think we saw Babylon in the prologue. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we've actually seen Tupel Cain in full. Christoph Lohengrin is Trifa. Okay, 4 is Bay. I couldn't make out the last part there. I could see the Kazaklu and then the B, but they need to change the color of his text. We know Leonhardt. Sonnenkind is Samael, I think? Or no, Samael's number 9. Sonnenkind. Which one is that one? Because we know Malleus Maleficarum is Rizalka. Spinne's dead. Damn, I can't remember Sonnenkind. Anyway, let's just move forward. So, Order of the Lances in Shambhala, 9 of 13. And they're still counting Bay in the, or not Bay, Spinne in this number even though he is currently dead. Second swastika activated. Chapter 4, Odessa, end.